Hi there. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to learn the piece of music called Aurelia, which I'm going to attach to this lesson. And I thought this one would be a good one to choose because of the key signature. The last few lessons we have worked with B flat, E flat, and A flat, and so I thought it would be good to do a piece of music that uses those flats. Now you notice I'm using the word piece of music today instead of song. And typically that is because an instrumental piece of music that is just notes and no words is typically referred to as a piece or a piece of music. Generally, songs that have words are referred to as songs. And so, it's important to educate ourselves and start to distinguish between the two. Now, this piece of music is in the key of E flat major. And if you'll remember, when we did the E flat scale, we had the three flats. And what that means is this piece of music is based on the E flat major scale. And so we say that it's in the key of E flat, or we could say the key signature is E flat. And all of those three things really mean the same thing. And you might be thinking, well, wait a minute, didn't C minor also have three flats? And yes, it did. So that can be confusing sometimes. But this piece ends on, you will see, a low E flat. And 90% of the time, the last note of the piece is an indicator of what key we are in. With this piece also, we have the option. The actual piece is written pretty low. It's got a lot of low E flats. If you want to, you can also learn it an octave higher, the whole piece. And I will play it both ways for you today. Octave higher is represented 8VA. Remember 8 because of the oct prefix. So if you see 8VA in any music, it means to play it an octave higher. What I mean is if you see a low E flat, octave higher, or 8VA means to play middle E flat. Here's what it looks like. A few things to talk about before we start working on this piece. First of all, we have our pickup note. There's beat 4, stolen from the end where it's 1, 2, 3, 3 beats. Speaking of, a dotted half note, just to review, is 3 beats. We've got several of those. And we also have a couple different E flats in this piece. We have low E flat, which as you'll remember is pointer finger down. And we also have the regular or middle E flat, which is pointer finger up on the left hand. This piece of music has 8 short phrases or 4 long phrases. As an example, here is a short phrase which ends on that long note. And the first long phrase would actually end way over here. So we haven't done this before, but today we are going to try learning it in long phrases. We will do 3 steps. We will do speaking the notes. Second step will be speak and finger. Third step will be play. We will do that for all 4 long phrases. Please, as always, pause the video and go back if you don't feel ready to progress to the next phrase. Let's start by speaking the notes. I always try to include a clean copy, so I hope that you are trying to get away from using the letter names to learn the music. I have just included them in case you don't feel ready. Here we go. First long phrase, speaking first. 1, 2, 3. G, 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 A flat, G, G, F, E flat, C, B flat, A flat, G. Very good. Now we will speak and finger the notes. We'll go a little bit slower. Get your fingers ready on G. A little slower. 1, 2, 3. G, 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 A flat, G, G, F, E flat, C, B flat, A flat, G. Good. And let's try to play that much. These are all low notes. You're going to want to blow gently for all of them. Take a nice deep breath. First phrase, it's a long one. Do the best you can. 1, 2, 3. Good. We'll have time to practice that phrase again before we do the whole thing. Let's move on to the second phrase. We are going to first speak, which starts here. The A flat is the start of the second phrase. It's the pickup note to the second line. We will stop here. So we are speaking only right now. 1, 2, 3. A flat, B flat, E flat, E flat, D, D, C, B flat, A flat, B flat, G, E flat, F. Good. Speaking and fingering the same notes. Fingers ready on A flat. And 1, 2, 3. A flat, B flat, E flat, E flat, D, D, C, B flat, A flat, B flat, G, E flat, F. Good. Using your context clues, you can see that this is a low E flat because of its lowness on the staff. Our middle E flat looks like that because it's higher, and this means a low E flat. Playing now the second phrase, starting on A flat, stopping on the F. Take a deep breath, fingers on A flat, and 1, 2, 3. Good job. And moving on to the third phrase, which starts here. The F is the pickup to the second line. And speak it with me. 1, 2, 3. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, C, B flat, E flat, E flat, D, C, G, A flat. Very good. Remember that the dotted quarter note is 2 clicks of the metronome or 2 taps of your foot, and then that 8th note is when your foot is up or between the clicks. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's try speaking and fingering now, the third phrase. Speak and finger. Fingers ready on F. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, C, B flat, E flat, E flat, D, C, G, A flat. Very good. And let's get ready to play it. Third phrase. Fingers ready on F. Catch your breath. Get a nice big one. Fill up those lungs. And 1, 2, 3. Good job. Speak with me now, the fourth phrase, starting on this F. 1, 2, 3. F, G, G, A flat, G, G, F, E flat, F, E flat, D, E flat. Good. Speaking and fingering now. Pick up to the fourth line, and I'm so sorry about this G that looks like a spider got squished. Maybe that'll start encouraging you to look at the notes instead. Here we go. We are speaking and fingering. 1, 2, 3. F, G, G, A flat, G, G, F, E flat, F, E flat, D, E flat. Good. Before we play the fourth line, just here's a little refresher. We haven't done low D since the beginning of this course when we do the Hallelujah song. It is almost the same as E flat, low E flat. It's exactly the same except there's no pinky on low D. And remember, the pointer finger is actually down on this note. So it's all fingers except both pinkies should be up. Just a reminder, let's play it. Pick up to the last line. Fingers ready on F, take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to continue putting together chunks of the music. We're doing bigger chunks than usual, and that's because you're probably a lot more advanced than you were at the beginning of this class. Right now, we'll start on this F, and we'll play to the end, and then we'll play from here to here, and then we'll try to do the whole thing. And this may be something silly, but you may have noticed I have several different writing utensils that I use to point to the notes, and that's very important. You should use a pencil or pen or anything that you have when you are practicing to write in notes and things that you forget or things that you get wrong. Pencil or pen, mostly pencil, is a musician's best friend, and pencil because you can erase it if you do something incorrect. So starting on F, playing to the end. Take a nice big breath. 1, 2, 3. Phew, good work. And first half, here we go, starting on G. This is the longest piece of music we've ever done, 4 lines. If you're feeling tired, I'm sure you're not alone. Here we go, do the best you can. Beginning, we'll stop here. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Take a really big breath. Shake out your hands if you need to. We are going to do the whole thing, start to finish. Again, if you get frustrated, if you miss something on a hard section, for example, like this, please try to recover. Try to catch back up someplace easy, maybe on that D half note or on this F, but please try not to put your flute down. Whole song, here we go. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now that you know what the low version sounds like, I'm going to play the high version for you. You are welcome to play along with me. Just remember that if we do this version, we need to use high D and high E flat. The fingerings are on the paper that is attached to this lesson, and these are the new fingerings we did with the E flat 2 octave scale. High D, just a refresher, and high E flat. And remember, these are pretty advanced notes, so if you're not ready, that's fine, and just listen. This is an octave higher, the whole piece. Enjoy your day. See you next time.